So OnePlus is about to release its next flagship, the OnePlus 10 Pro, in a few days in China. Now we've already seen most of the specs and all. Now we have a leaked price listing via Gizmo China, as well as officially unveiled camera features of the Hasselblad camera-powered OnePlus 10 Pro. The OnePlus 10 Pro's pricing are like this. The 8GB 128GB will cost between 3000 yuan and 4000 yuan, while the 8GB 256GB will cost somewhere between 4000 yuan and 5000 yuan. Strangely, the 12GB 256GB option will also cost somewhere between 4000 yuan and 5000 yuan. Now, that's where tipster YLab has speculated that these three variants of the OnePlus 10 Pro could be priced like this way: 4000 yuan or $627 for the base model, 4599 yuan or $721 for the 8GB to 56GB model, and for the 12GB to 56GB model, 5000 yuan or $783. Now for context, the OnePlus 9 Pro 8GB 128GB storage retails for $969 in the US, while it is costing around $783 in China. So that means there's a big chance that the OnePlus 10 Pro will be much more affordable than its predecessor in other countries as well. This is a Chinese price, so the US price will be higher than that, but it's still expected to be much lower than the OnePlus 9 Pro starting price. Now, the latest post on Weibo also talks about a strange new fluency certificate from TUB or something like that. The OnePlus 10 Pro is the first phone to pass the test with flying colors. So what it is actually, the certification ensures smooth operation for 36 months after purchase. Maybe it's the way they can at least assure customer like a much more guaranteed software experience, unlike the recent OnePlus 9 Pro's OxygenOS 12 update. Now aside from all these, OnePlus is also hyping up the Hasselblad camera for a very long time, like from the 9 Pro's time. But this time they have worked hard to provide some features that are really great. The first feature would be the OnePlus 10 Pro shoots 10-bit color from all the three cameras. That is super duper cool. Now, the next one is all three rear cameras of the OnePlus 10 Pro supports 2nd generation Hasselblad Pro mode. That means you can take 12-bit RAW photos. The RAW image format usually is much less processed, unlike more commonly used formats like JPEG or PNG, so you can edit to your liking. The OnePlus 10 Pro's ultrawide sensor will also be a huge update. It will feature a 150-degree field of view with some kind of AI distortion correction feature as well. Now, this camera isn't a practical camera anyway, but it is always fun to use the wide-angle cameras. This time it will be much more wider, which is way too wide compared to ultra-wide-angle cameras found inside any other smartphones. Now, there will also be a movie mode on the OnePlus 10 Pro. Now, this feature lets you adjust the camera's ISO, shutter speed, and much more of those kind of things, but at the time of shooting the video, also before starting. Now, on top of that, the movie mode also allows for shooting in the log format. I know this will not make it a DSLR competitor, but again, this is amazing to have. Now, if you're someone who usually takes videos on phone and you want to edit to your liking, then this is amazing. Now, according to OnePlus, the video filmed on the OnePlus 10 Pro in log format offer greater dynamic range and more information in the shadows and highlights. A typical thing. Anyway, so all in all, even though they are not hyping it up as much as they did at the time of the OnePlus 9 Pro, they're still doing it. And on top of that, they are providing some useful features like proper Pro camera and Pro video mode, as well as a very wide angle camera. So it's gonna be cool. Even though after real life testing, things can be said about the camera quality, but this time at least OnePlus is trying. That's good. And yeah, if you are interested in my wallpapers, then check out my website. And yeah, check out my website on your computer, tablet or your phone. joindavid.com, link down below. It's for everything tech. You're gonna get all these and more tech news way faster than these videos. These videos take a lot more time and effort to create. So subscribe this channel and like this video, as I appreciate that, and definitely visit my website.